Hi everyone, I hope you're all keeping well. So, today I'm bringing you a reading about your future spouse and how you will recognize them. So, I'm going to divide the reading in several sections. I'm going to have a look at who they are as a person, how will they make you feel. I'm going to look at specific situations in which you are going to be in and the reactions of your future spouse. I'm going to look at something that's happening in their life when you will meet them. So if you already have met them, you will probably use that as a confirmation for you. And then I'll be looking at physical traits, personality traits, initials, country of origin, or country where you'll meet, or country where they live, their numbers, like date of birth or month of birth, life path number. And I will conclude the reading by looking at some angel messages for you. So it's going to be a lengthy reading, I predict. And also, I'm going to show you now the different groups that you can pick. So for group 1, we have the Lost Oracle, as well as the Tiger's Eye Crystal, and these seeds, which are empty though. So also we have for group 2 the Green Witch's Oracle deck with the Ruby Zeolite crystal, as well as this seashell. And then I have for group 3 the Divine Animals Oracle with the opalite crystal and this porous rock. So I'll see you at your reading. Hi group 1, welcome to your reading. Now this is a collective reading, so of course I'm going to be trying to be as specific as I can with this reading, but because of that reason, there may be specific details which I'm going to mention that are not going to resonate with everyone. So bear in mind, being a collective reading, you only take the messages that are actually for you. Right, so now I'm going to start this reading by selecting the cards. So if you want to skip directly to the timestamps for the reading, you can do so. I leave them in the description box. Otherwise, you can stay throughout the process of selection and while I shuffle the decks. So I'm gonna be starting now, picking all the cards. So let's start with this beautiful Lost Oracle deck. Okay, so please, how will group 1 identify their future spouse? What is the most relevant trait? Let's see. All right. Just a reminder that I will be selecting the winner for a free personal reading when I reach 3,000 subscribers. If you want to participate, you can find all the details on how to participate in the description box. Okay, so let's see what you got. First of all, we have the Lovers, the Fool, the Alchemist, which is the Magician, the Hermit, and the Ten of Cups. Wow. I'm gonna put it right here for now, and then I will do the spread better. Then I have the Benefit of the Doubt, Psychic Connection. Then I have this Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. I also have this Grace and Union cards. Then I have the Kiss, the Temple, and the Seed. We have Archangel Haniel, Joy, Gratitude, Intuition. There is a Parrot Spirit, Watch Your Words. There is the Bear, Blossoming Abundance, Strategy, and the Thinking Woman. And Hedonist. We have Judication and Privileged Lady. We also have Health. We have Grieving and Friendship. We also have the Squirrel Spirit, Always Prepared, and the Ox Spirit, Messenger. And then we have the Bull, Sacrifice. We also have Walking Staff, Support, Encouragement, and Preserve, Security, Forethought, Thrift. And then we have the Under Siege, Uproot Your Habits. Okay, I'm gonna lay them down now, and then I will be talking about everything. I'll start the reading. Okay, group 1, you'll recognize your future spouse because this is somebody that it's going through a spiritual awakening when you are meeting them. What does that mean? They're doing major changes in their life. They're coming out of this spiritual slumber, like the bear, you know, waking up from winter and coming into spring, and they are undergoing major changes. They are uprooting their old habits. There is something in their life that they are leaving behind. There is something that you know, when you'll meet them, they will be undergoing a great transformation, which is also represented by this snake. They also may be needing to look after themselves and their health at that time, because they're going through something very transformative, which always is a process that creates, you know, some moments of disturbance. I see this grieving. They may be leaving behind someone or something in their life with this grieving card, and you will form a friendship between you two before becoming romantic as a couple. This is somebody that you will feel it's worth investing in, because you want to give the benefit of the doubt to this person in terms of giving the relationship between you two a chance to evolve. There is going to be a very strong psychic connection between you two. So you two will communicate really well, and your communication will go beyond words. So you will feel each other's energy very strongly, even when you're not talking. This is someone that is, at the time when you meet them, will be making a sacrificing something in their life, because it's not really anymore working. In fact, I also see this Judication card. This could, for some of you specifically, mean that this person will be divorcing at the time when you meet them. Only take it if it resonates, and maybe or separating from a long-term partner and starting brand new. Because I also have, okay, with the Lover's card again, I have this very strong connotation of you two being soulmates, or very high level, either very high level soulmates, for some of you even twin flames. Anyway, there is a spiritual bond that's very strong between you two, which also will mean that you'll have this psychic connection. And so you two are basically meant to be together. That's what this is saying. I mean, I have all major arcana here. I have the Lovers, the Fool, the Alchemist, which is the Magician, and the Hermit, all of which are major arcana. So how will you recognize them? They will create major changes in your life for the best, because there is the Ten of Cups here. So total emotional fulfillment, building a home together, a family together. So this is a confirmation that this is your future spouse coming in the reading. It's an extra confirmation. We're already doing a reading, you know, in regards to your future spouse, but having the Ten of Cups here is an extra confirmation that this is your manifestation with the Magician. But also for some of you, it could mean that with the Hermit, you may go through a period where you two meet first and then you're not talking to each other for some time. That could be a possibility. Or else, if that's not your case, this could also mean that this person will undergo a, like a dark night of the soul first, and then a introspective period of time where they have to find solutions to their problems, no matter what those problems are, and begin anew. So there is a strong transformation happening in their life at the time when you two meet. There is something really big changing between like in their life, in their own life. I also feel like you will recognize them because this person will be very supportive, will be very much of encouragement to you to pursue your wishes, to pursue your goals, ambitions, objectives in life. So this person is going to be of support to you. I also feel if you're looking for a man, this person is going to be well gifted, you know, if it's a man. Yeah, this is a phallic symbol, so clearly that's there. Also, I feel this person is very resourceful, very always very good at, for example, saving money or preparing for the winter. Somebody that doesn't like to be unprepared in life. So this is a strategizing type of person, like a person that has got strategy in life, a very good ability to, you know, build and make sure that they have enough for the winter. I have the squirrel twice here, you know. So definitely somebody that looks after their finances really well, with strategy, with an intelligent mindset. Also, this person is very happy, playful. They work hard and they play hard. They're very cheerful. They have a fun disposition, which is very uplifting for the people around them. But at the same time, this person is very focused, and they don't let distractions get in the way of their goals. And so this person makes always plans for the future, and they will always be prepared and having everything they need in life. So I also feel therefore that this person brings a lot of abundance with them, And that abundance doesn't just mean financial, which anyway I see here in the cards, but it also means emotional abundance. There is an emotional depth to this person, which is represented by this Ten of Cups here, which shows how much emotional fulfillment they will bring in your life. Definitely. This is also somebody mature with the Hermit, someone that has got wisdom and takes time to think things through. An introspective person. At times they withdraw. See, this is an intro extrovert. My ears are ringing all of a sudden. This is a confirmation for me of the messages that I am relying here. And so with the Hermit, this person's got a good head on their shoulders. This person could be more like older than you in age, but not necessarily. Not for all of you. And this person is a powerful manifestor, ready to start in with a tabula rasa, with a new life. When they meet you, they want to start fresh. You will probably motivate them to begin a new life for themselves, maybe leaving behind what they need to leave behind, as I can see through the cards. They're going to go through this grieving process, which is going to lead to a transformation in their life and to the blooming of your bond. I see the union card, so you two will feel like you want to be together for sure. There's going to be a strong motivation to come into union. They're also a graceful person, so not a petty person, which delves in petty arguments. That's not what I see here. I see somebody very graceful, going about in life in a graceful manner. They also have vision with this ox spirit. They will also have a very strong focus on their priorities, and again they eliminate distraction, comes out again in this card. So they have a very bright future ahead of them, and they want to grow. I see this both with the bear spirit as well as this ox spirit. They want to ascend to higher levels of their life. They always strive for something better. They are somebody that definitely believes in self-growth. This is somebody you will not be able to stop thinking about. If you are a woman watching specifically, if you are a man watching, this is somebody you will not be able to stop thinking about. Or this, actually, if you're a man watching, this woman, your spouse, your future wife, will not be able to stop thinking about you. For some of you, you could be 47. I said 37, maybe some of you are 37. You could be 47, or your future spouse could be 47 years of age. 3 could be a relevant number, either a date of birth or a month of birth for some of you. You could be 21, or your future spouse could be 21 years old. I see strong Taurus, like Earth signs in this spread. Taurus very predominant, I see. I also see some fire with this wand, with the staff, as well as Virgo specifically. I also see Gemini with the Magician, Aries with the Fool, and Gemini again with the Lovers as prevalent signs that could be in the birth chart of your future spouse, as well as Earth being very strong in their chart with the Bear. You are going to feel, if you're a woman watching, you're going to feel very lucky to have met this man. If you are a man watching, you're going to look at your future wife as this amazing woman that is very elegant and and that brings value in your life. But so if you're a man looking for a woman, you're going to recognize them because they are very elegant, very high value type of woman. If you're a woman looking for a man, this will be the way you understand that this person looks at you. So you will realize that. Now, number 12 could be the date of birth of somebody, or the life path number. Somebody could be 30 years of old or be born on the 30th of a month. There is also an angelic presence here of the Archangel Haniel that's supporting your union. You will recognize your future spouse because they will bring you joy, a sense of gratitude that they've come into your life, and you're going to follow your intuition in understanding, in feeling that this person brings joy, brings blessings, brings this abundance in your life. If you're looking for a woman specifically, you'll recognize them because you will love their hair, their smile, and the way they look at you. If you're a woman watching, you're going to feel extremely attracted by this man, you're going to be wanting to seek their embrace. Well, that's for both, also men. But there's going to be, anyway, regardless of your gender, you both are going to feel extreme amount of passion for each other and a healing energy coming from your future spouse. So this person is healing your heart with this snake and this heart, as well as the snake that I saw here. So also you're gonna feel how powerful this connection is. You instinctively and intuitively will know that this person is right for you. And also I feel that this person is walking away from something at the time when you meet them. With the hedonist, this person is somebody that loves the pleasures of life. So this person will love food, will love, scents, like your scent specifically, but in general, like this somebody that would stop and smell roses, stop and smell flowers, or admire the beauty of art, or love touch, physical touch as a love language. This is somebody that loves to taste new foods, or to, anyway, they love eating. This person will love to try new dishes, maybe they're a very good cook. Also, they will celebrate the beauty that they see in you, so they will admire your beauty. They will highlight all the things about you that they find beautiful and attractive in you. They will be very outspoken about it, and they will be very careful with their words, how they choose their words. They're gonna be very attentive. They're not gonna be somebody that just open their mouth and says whatever passed through their mind randomly. They will just pick their words very carefully in order to show their appreciation to you. They could be 45 years old. You could be 45 years old. You're gonna love to kiss this person. You two are going to enjoy a lot kissing each other. You are amazing lovers. So you are gonna feel the physical touch and kissing specifically to be very significant. Somebody that you really, really love to kiss. This person will feel like you are in a sacred space with them, like basically as if there is something really special about the connection with them, something that you intuitively feel is naturally good for you. You will feel closer to, in a way, to, close to the divine as you are relating to them. So this person feels good. It's an inner knowing that you will have, and you will feel like when you two are together, there is this feeling of time slowing down and nearly freezing, a stillness where you two are very happy with each other. There is the green of the heart chakra. Your heart will open naturally to this person. So as if time slows down when you're together and other people fade away when you're together. It's like, it's like you're in this temple. It's a sacred space that you two create together. With the seed, you'll feel like you want to build with this person, the Ten of Cups. You will feel like you want to procreate, you want to have children with them, you want to build, you want to plant seeds that will grow into beautiful symbolistic plants, something that you can grow. So I also have these seeds that really resonates now. As you can see, there is a significant synchronism in your reading, so I have to highlight this. Specifically, these are seeds that I found in Australia when I was traveling. You may meet this person through traveling. This person may be specifically from Australia, or maybe you will meet them in Australia. That's only for some of you. This is a collective reading. Only take the specifics with a grain of salt. Also, this specific plant lives in very dry areas where there is very little water. So I feel this is also showing how resourceful your person is. And actually, the seeds also remind me of the squirrel. We saw the picture of the squirrel from several decks, showing that this person, is collecting resources to build their empire. I feel with this strategy card. Okay, so let's see what will happen at the time when you in their life, at the time when you two will meet. What's going to be occurring? This wanted to come, so I'm going to take it. So let's take few of these tea leaves cards to see. All right. Okay, so this obviously will be very specific, so only take whatever will resonate for you. Broken ring. So for some of you, this person is breaking up a marriage, or else is leaving behind the business. Could be both, it could be either or both. And this person will be going through a period of new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. We saw the Fool earlier, so definitely starting brand new, a brand new era. This person could meet you in September, or could reconnect with you in September if you had time of separation. So this person could already... Okay, so I get this message that this person could become your friend first, as I said, and then be far away from you, and then thinking about you while you two are in a separation time, while they close up either their romance, the past romance, or their business. While they're looking after this side of their life that they need to close up, they will be thinking about you from a distance. When you're meeting them, this person is a stranger to you, so this is not somebody that when you first meet them, you already had connected before. So this is not like a childhood friend or somebody you knew already, like a friend of your family that you already had acquaintance with. It's not such a thing. This is a foreign, like a person that is stranger to you when you two first meet. desk. So this person is is going to be very busy with their work at the time when you two meet, and love will blossom between you two. You're going to be feeling both very lucky to have met each other with this horseshoe, and you're going to see that if you make good plans and putting in the right amount of work with each other, you're going to have success. They will also see success in their own life with a lot of good work. Yeah, so with this three, I feel like they are going to have to deal with the things in their own family. So this could be their family of origin, or it could be the family that they've created with somebody else, in case this is somebody that's bringing up a marriage. Also, this person, at the time when you two meet, they will take a chance. They will do something risky, probably in order to be with you. Yeah, wow, the diamond. So this is the diamond ring. This is after the love that will blossom between you two. This person will propose to you. Broken wishbone. So this person, something happened in their life that felt like a broken wish. But when you will come in their life, they will they will be going through this breakup that felt very sad, the grieving that we saw earlier, but then the love between you two will blossom, and there's going to be the marriage proposal here. So that's what's going to happen when you two meet. September is a relevant month. This could be also the date of birth of one of you. Okay, now I'm going to have a look at a significant situation for you, the viewer, and how your future spouse will react in such a situation. So let's see, what is the situation through which group 1 can recognize their future spouse. So let's see, what is the situation? At the bottom we have the Two of Pentacles, so we have the Ten of Wands reversed, the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Justice card. Okay, I'm going to clarify the Ten of Wands reverse, King of Cups, clarify the Page of Cups, Three of Swords, clarify the Page of Wands, the Hermit reverse, clarify Justice. Okay, the World, and the Seven of Wands reverse. At the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Swords. Okay, I see a very specific scenario here, so only take this if you resonate with it. I see that if this is the case, that this person was married and is breaking up the past marriage, and they had involved you in, let's say, initially a third party, because the marriage was kind of ended already, but the paperwork wasn't yet done. And this situation of you, let's say, being feeling juggled and being unstable in the connection with your future spouse is going to stress you out. So at that time, you will feel heartbroken, but but I see already that your future spouse will and you are going to feel like you want to drop this burden. You're going to therefore, I think, let go of this connection with the Ten of Wands reverse and let go of this person initially. And what's going to happen then is that they're going to come and open up the lines of communication back up again, apologizing to you, in order to close this cycle of separation between you two. And I see you dropping your guard because they're going to be fair and explaining you what occurred, the fact that they were busy with closing up this old cycle, and they're going to make justice, bring justice to you. Now, of course, this is a very specific situation, so don't take it if it's not for you. In this situation, so how are they going to behave, just to clarify? But I already see it in the spread how your future spouse is going to act as a very emotionally mature person, and they're going to choose wisely their words on how to approach you and how to show you that they're still interested in you. How are they going to behave? You see the King of Cups comes out again. Now in this case it's in reverse, but it's still there. Look, the Four of Wands, now it's in reverse. Seven of Swords reverse, Judgment. There you go. And yeah, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Wands reverse, as well as the bottom, the Star. So what I see here is that how they're going to behave. Not all the deck is in reverse, just to let you know. Hold on. Yeah, you see, it's not all in reverse. Well, some cards are, but not all of them. So how I feel they're gonna behave is that they're gonna try to heal the connection between you two. If any pain was been inflicted to you while initially relating because they had to still complete something in their life, and I see them kind of you know, asking you to reconcile and restart, because they're basically not going to hide anymore their intentions of having a long-term relationship with you. With the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, they will tell you that they see this potential with you, and that's why they're in reverse. It's kind of a potential, and they would love to build this together, make plans for this future together. And you know, they're gonna feel a bit insecure with the King of Cups in reverse, about if you take this offer of reconciliation with them. They're gonna be a little bit hesitating because this puts them in a very vulnerable spot emotionally, but yet they're going to talk about reconciliation and wanting to heal. So their hope is not like really super high, but they're still going to try to reconcile with you, because I see the Page of Wands as well as the Page of Cups. So by apologizing and telling you, look, I'm still interested in you, if you'll take me, and I'm sorry if you know, if I stressed you out by creating this situation for you that was very unstable, and where you got heartbroken. I never meant to do that, but I was just in the middle of closing up an old cycle of in my own life, and I hope that you will lower your guard towards me, and that you will open up to me. So I see good intentions that they will show you in this particular instance. Now, of course, it's a very specific message. Now, we could also interpret this message in a more wide way, by saying that at a time when you feel uncertain and stressed, this person will be there for you by communicating with you, by offering a lot of emotional support, and also words of you know, upliftment, trying to uplift you basically with that Page of Wands, and with those cards of the Four of Wands and Ten of Pentacles, telling you that you know, that they're there for you, that they want to be there for you as a family, like as if they were family to you, as their support, as a support system for you. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's see physical traits on how to recognize your future spouse. Let's see. Obviously, these are this is a collective reading, so it's not gonna be for everyone, every single trait. Okay, this person is stocky, has got low cheekbones, they have a rectangle body shape, they have a heavy lower lip, they have a slender body type, so either stocky or slender. Take what resonates with you. They have sunken cheekbones, broad shoulders, oval face shape, thick eyebrows, hazel eyes, monolith eyes, the full lips and long hair. Let's take a few more. Nubian nose and heavy upper lip. At the bottom I have tall. Okay, so let's see now more with personality. So what are the most relevant characteristics to define their personality? Emotionally balanced, yeah, with the King of Cups that came up. Reliable, attractive, practical, yeah, we've seen that with the squirrel spirit. Creative, attentive, vulnerable, and mysterious at the bottom. Okay, so that's for personality wise. Okay, let's get more clues. How can you recognize them? They love theater shows, they love trying new foods, which I already mentioned, they love meditation, and they love partying. At the bottom we have love dancing. Okay, let's see the countries. What country could this person be from or meet you within? We have Russia, Czech Republic, Greece, China, Cyprus, Estonia, Denmark, Russia again, oh, too many, Latvia, Belgium. Okay, now I'm gonna have a look at other countries here. Zambia wants to pop out. So this could be the country they're from, or the country you will meet within, or the country where you live, or where they live. We have Thailand, Cuba, Chad, Congo, Virginia, Zimbabwe, North Carolina, California, Burkina Faso, Illinois, Rhode Island, and Philippines. At the bottom we have Delaware. Okay, now I'm gonna have a look at initials. Bit too many. Okay, so let's see. We have A, E. That's an empty tile. U, T, O, O. This could be your initials, their initials. O, L, I, N, A, G, T, I, E, S, R, I, E, D, Z, E, L, Q, X and A. So you can make words or names with these letters, okay? I'll leave it up to you. If you want to leave it in the comments, you can let me know what you found, if you want to share. Let me see now their main numbers. Okay, let's see. So we have 64, 4, 6. Okay, 64 could be something that you're seeing a lot. I have 4 again, and 5. You could be seeing 54. Sorry, 444 I meant. Well, there is also 54. This could be their age. 64 could be a relevant number. I've seen it twice now repeated here, so you could be seeing 64 a lot, or could be something that it's relevant to you. You could also, so this could be their month of birth, May, April, or June. 6th of April could be their birthday, 4th of June, 5th of June, 6th of May, 4th of May. Do all the combinations, and this could be also a life path number. You can also put together the numbers 6 plus 4, 10, and that could be the month of their birth month. So use these numbers as you wish. Okay, so I'm going to conclude your reading by giving you a message, few messages actually from the angels. So let's see what do the angels wants to tell you right now by group 1. We have get more information, perfect timing. Now, the perfect timing came out in reverse, which to me is symbolizing the fact that currently is not the right, you're not yet into alignment, which means right now, let's say they have to conclude this phase, this cycle in their life that we saw through the previous oracle cards and tarot spreads. So this person will enter your life when it will be the perfect timing, when everything is concluded in let's say in their life, closing up this old cycle, and at that point in time you will align, and then you can get more information in terms of ask them all the questions that you feel like you need to ask them before before you actually engage in a proper full-term relationship, I feel. And at the bottom there is a year from now, so this could be the timing in which you will come together. Either you will meet a year from now, or you will come together a year from now. And a year, in my opinion, that is not very long. It's pretty much, I mean, a year for me has gone by very quickly, so that's I don't think is a long time, but of course it's a matter of opinions. Let's see what else the angels want you to know. 1122, great shift. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. So set your intentions clearly, group 1, and then the universe will align with those intentions. So you are in a period of personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. So keep focusing on the changes that are occurring because of your efforts, and then the universe will bring you the manifestations that you're seeking. So that was your reading. If you liked it, please like this video, subscribe to my channel to support my work, share this with anyone you think could benefit from watching this reading, and please let me know in the comments if this was indeed for you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. I group 2, I hope you're keeping well. So you got the ruby zeolite, this shell, and the Green Witches Oracle deck. So I'm gonna now start gathering information for you through the oracle cards. And if you would like to skip directly to the reading, you can by clicking on the on the timestamps in the description box. Otherwise, you can stay with me while I gather all the oracle cards that will talk about how to recognize your future spouse. How will group 2 recognize their future spouse? How will group 2 recognize their future spouse? Okay, so let's see. For the tarot, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So I'm going to put them up here. For the oracles here, we have the Beggar and the Exorcist. Came in reverse. Then we have the Phobias, Contract, Indecision, and Cornucopia. We have the Wealthy Man and the Journey. Also Gazelle and Tarantula. Then there is the Mouse Spirit, Tend to the Small Things. The Antelope Spirit, Life is Speeding Up. And the Turtle Spirit, Slow and Steady Wins the Race. We also have the Divine Timing and the Abundance. The Hummingbird Spirit, Miracles. We have the Orphan, the Mirror, and the Destroyer. We also have the Travel and the Blessings. And we have the Love Life and Vows. We have the Secret Admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. And Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Then we have the B, Community, Cooperation, Sweetness, and the House of Love, You Shall Be Loved, number 21. We also have the Soulmate. You have found your romantic counterpart, and we also have the Swan, Beauty. Okay, let me organize the cards. Okay, group 2. So just to let you know, I will be starting with tarot. I'll go through the oracles, and then after that I'll be looking at what's currently happening in this person's life through the tea leaves cards. Then I will be looking at a situation with you where that's very relevant, where this person, and see what this person will be doing in that situation so that you can best recognize them. Either this situation could have already occurred if you already know this person, or this situation will be occurring when you get to know this person. And then I'm going to be looking at physical traits, personality traits, and more clues, as well as initials and their main numbers. So it's going to be a long reading. Group 1 took 1 hour to complete. So let's begin. Right. Sorry. Okay, my throat chakra closed up straight away as I was trying to tell you who they are and how to recognize them. So this person will definitely be initially a secret admirer. They will not show you immediately how much interested they are in you. Okay? So they're not letting on the level of interest that they have for you. But they will definitely be watching you, I feel, from a distance. So this is someone that will secretly admire you from a distance initially. So you may connect somehow, either through a journey. Maybe you'll meet them traveling and then you will go your separate ways, or else you could meet them through social media and live at a distance. So either the case for you, this person will admire you from a distance for some time and will not let you know how much they're interested in you. They appear to be this King of Wands, somebody very ambitious, someone that sets goals and goes for them. In fact, they also appear to be this wealthy man. Now take it as it resonates. If you're a man looking for a woman, this could be a wealthy woman. But what I see here is somebody very strong, very handsome if it's a man, very gorgeous if it's a woman. Somebody very good looking overall, that's very charismatic and strong personality, strong-willed. This person has got clarity of mind, clarity of intentions, sparks of passion with the Ace of Wands. So this is somebody that follows their inspirations and to make their goals become reality, because I see someone that is hard working. So you recognize them because they are this busy bee, and they are a networker. This person relies on community, on cooperation with others for their work. This is a very very focused person on their work. When you will meet them, they're all about their business, I feel, and making their wishes come true. With the Eight of Cups, they are able to leave behind whatever doesn't fulfill them in order to chase what does fulfill them. So this is a very goal-oriented person, I can tell. Because they came from, let's say, poverty. I feel like this person has a past that was not blessed. So I see this cornucopia came in reverse. This person has had a past that has not been very rich, so they grew up in a difficult environment, but they are working their way up, definitely, through their very hard work. They're not afraid to put in all the efforts in order to, then when you will meet them, they will be a wealthy man or a wealthy woman, but they have changed their own fortune with their own strength and will. So this person has got went through time of indecision in their life where they had to choose a path. With the contract, you have a soul contract with this person. So them coming in your life is definitely something that you both agreed on before coming in this lifetime. If you believe in if you believe in especially multiple lives, like reincarnation. Phobias. This person worked through anxiety, through overcoming fears. So I see that they have had times where they felt very anxious, indecisive in their life on how to move forward. The contract card also indicates the marital contract, so it's a confirmation of the fact that you will marry this person. With the beggar, this confirms the fact that this person has had to survive difficult times as they grew up, but that they also came out with a sense of self-empowerment. And so this person is humble, compassionate, and worked a lot on building their sense of self-esteem. With the Exorcist coming out here, okay, here it says freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. I also have the Destroyer, so this person has worked on improving their life because they might have had some self-destructive behavior as they grew up. And here it says with the shadow, fear of facing your own demons. So this person has faced demons, I feel, like their own inner demons, all these fears, phobias. I see them really going through difficult times. but from this distraction and leaving behind unsatisfactory conditions with the Eight of Cups, this person has learned how to rebuild themselves. So this is like somebody that has done a major transformation in their life. They have faced their shadows with the mirror. You recognize them because this is somebody that, well, they will mirror also you, and you will feel like there is a lot you have in common with them. You will feel as if this is your mirror soul. So this could talk as well about potentially for some of you twin flames. Only take it if it's resonating for you. But with the orphan, this person could have even lost their parents very early at some point in their life. So, or anyway, they could have experienced some form of neglect as they grew up. I definitely feel that with the Five of Pentacles and this orphan card. So this person has had the issue of feeling secure and recognized and valued. So they definitely have addressed wounds of feeling uncertain about the future, feeling uncertain about their worth. They may have grown up having to rely a lot just on themselves and not many other people. I see them to be well traveled as a person. This is a person that has moved probably around a lot. I also have the travel card here. You may, as well, as I said already, meet through travels, you know, through a journey, or you will have to travel in order to meet up in person. I also feel that though this person now has reached a level of empowerment, self-empowerment, that is like this past of theirs has really built them up as a very strong person, full of personality, full of character. So they are somebody that has got a very strong presence, kind of a commanding presence, I feel. It's a very masculine energy here coming through. Very strong masculine energy, full of strong will and wit. Very intelligent person. Has learned to cut through bias, cut through obstacles. Has really built up their wealth. I see somebody wealthy, extremely wealthy, and very, building up themselves. Very well dressed, potentially. Let's see more. With this hummingbird, actually, I got that they're actually very sweet as a person, and also it kind of reminds me of the fact that the hummingbird, just like the bee, goes from flower to flower, which really, when I looked at these cards, it really networking, it came up for me very strongly. So this person is a big networker. So they probably work in a team, or they have people that they could be an entrepreneur but having a lot of employees that work for them, or being a manager that has a lot of people that they have to deal with in their job. So they kind of are in a leadership role, I feel, with this wealthy man, as well as the King of Wands that we saw. House of Love, you shall be loved. This person has had to learn the fact that they are lovable as a person. 13 could be their date of birth. They could be born on the 13th of October specifically, or the 10th of a month, or October. Let's see. They are abundant now, currently. When you'll meet them, they will be abundant. And you will meet them in divine timing. With divine timing means when you two will be aligned, when they are ready, when you're ready. Now we have the turtle spirit, slow and steady wins the race. Antelope spirit, life is speeding up, and mouse spirit, tend to the small things. So this is somebody very detail oriented. When they do a project, they're very methodical. This kind of reminds me of a Virgo quality. They could have Virgo in their chart, but they also are very instinctive and passionate. They could have some fire in their chart with this life is speeding up. They could be somebody that walks fast. They could be a runner. They could be somebody that likes to run specifically. They are also very patient with this turtle spirit, slow and steady, wins the race. They are patient about their goals, ambitions, reaching them. They're very persistent. They also could have water in their chart, could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So I see fire, water, and earth in their chart. This is definitely somebody that will speak their love vows to you, confirmation that this is a future spouse. And could be somebody very religious, somebody that anyway loves love, like they love to be in love. They're very romantic. They're very sweet, this person, very sweet, like the gazelle. Sweet eyes, gentle, caring, very good listener, but also very good planner, very strategic, with the tarantula spirit. This is actually the fire symbol, so this person could have strong fire in their chart. This is your soulmate. I have the soulmate card as well as the swan spirit, so this really speaks to me about soulmates, people that are meant to be together. So you two are meant to be together. You're made for each other. A match made in heaven. This person is very attractive with this beauty. They will see you as very, very beautiful as well. They will blindly fall in love with you, I'm getting from this card. And with the swan, yeah, this could talk again about twin flames. The swan is a typical symbolism for twins. Let's see more. Hold on, I want to speak more about this tarantula and gazelle. Before I talk about the tarantula and gazelle, I also feel like with this hummingbird spirit, there is a lot of positivity, enthusiasm, and love that this person brings. This person is very sunny, as like their personality is very bright. Yeah, they really bring happiness around them. So it's a joy bringer. Smart, curious, loves to learn. So with the tarantula spirit, I feel like this person will prioritize at the time when you two meet or start connecting with each other. This person will have this very set mentality of prioritizing their life purpose, like really having to follow their dreams, and therefore this is why I feel they're going to be admiring you from a distance and being this secret admirer, because they feel like they first need somehow to really complete these projects that they're working on, and are really like delve into their life purpose before they leave space to love, I feel. So they're going to go at a slow pace, slow and steady. They're going to try to, they're going to feel like life is speeding up when they meet you, because they're like, oh my gosh, now I have to take this decision, otherwise I might miss on this opportunity with this person. But they will be patient. They will take the time to go slow and steady in order to get to the finish line, winning at everything, winning at their own life purpose, objectives and goals, as well as having you in their life. So I see that they are definitely feeling at a crossroad. You see, that's how we got the crossroads and the indecision card. because this card of the Tarantula speaks of crossroads as well as this. So this is really telling me that this person will feel very tormented in a way, for the fact that when they connect with you, they will feel like they want to move forward, speeding ahead, but then they're going to hold their horses because they feel like they need to finish with what they've started creating in their own life. And yeah, and trusting that they will be loved in divine timing. In fact, we have the divine timing here, which really doesn't surprise me. This is all coming together pretty well. So that's how I'm feeling. Now let's see with the gazelle. So this person is graceful, perceptive, artistic. So this person really moves graceful in life. They kind of are an elegant and sophisticated person. They are somehow hyper aware of their surroundings, so they're kind of on an alert, which really speaks about those phobias that we saw. So they still feel like this person constantly feels like they need to make sure that the ground under their feet is stable, and by that I mean that they have everything under control. This kind of reminds me of the Emperor. The Emperor didn't come out, but I feel like this person has got some control issues. I mean, it feels like they really want to make sure that everything is under control, that they have all the ducks in a row, that everything that they're tending to the details, that their finances are in check, that their work is going well, that there are a lot of different things that they are looking after. But they also have this gentle spirit like the gazelle. So what they're going to work on is to kind of get back to living in the moment, because being caught so much in their plans and goals, they might miss out on the here and now. So they, with this gazelle spirit, they need to look after this side, live more in the now. And this person, when out of balance, could have food allergies, insomnia, and a racing mind. So maybe if they have already allergies, they will these allergies will get worse, let's say, when they're out of balance, when they're stressed, and they might suffer from insomnia and from this racing mind at times. Anyway, I want to clarify more about this bee spirit. Okay, so with this bee card, this person also is very kind to others, and also this person has got an open heart. When they open up their heart, they're really connected to their heart, which, by the way, really is resonating with the crystal you picked. This crystal is a crystal that talks about opening, connecting your heart chakra to your third eye chakra. So this person's got vision that is connected to what they love. So when they love somebody, they definitely have a sense of, they feel a sense of purpose. So this is somebody, as I said, that loves to be in love. So behind this very self-driven facade, in a way, I mean, it's not facade, it's actually their personality as well. But behind this self-driven person, which is the King of Wands, by the way, very attractive physically, they also have this very sweet heart. And yeah, so they're driven by both their visions, a sense of purpose, as well as their art. Yeah, and then there is this surrender card, which says at times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. So this person had to definitely work on like let go of whatever was blocking them. When they meet you, I feel like there is something that is kind of holding them back, and they will have to surrender into the flow of things that are as they are unfolding for the two of you. So they kind of have to let in love, I feel. They have to let in love, even if they're so driven into this dreams of theirs. So yes, I feel like there is going to be this divine timing that's going to be working between you two. Now I'm going to look next at what's happening in their life at the time when you two meet. I mean, we already partially saw it, but I want to kind of go deeper. Okay, so what will this person be going through at the time when they meet you? So if you already met them, this will be a confirmation for you, and otherwise this is what they will be going through at the time when you two will cross each other's lives for the first time. So let's see. Okay, right, let's see. Okay, hold on, one more, one of the greens I want to pick. So let's see what will happen at that point. Okay, so let's see. This person, as I said, is going to be very focused on their career. So confirmation. Yeah, they are going to not be completely sure on how to approach the situation with you. Muddled, unclear thinking with the forest. So they will not immediately have a sense of direction. That kind of crossroads, I'm seeing it again. Grasshopper. So they will need to carefully handle situations within their life. I think particularly when it comes to their career. But they will be rewarded for their merit, for their hard work. So their career is going to be being on the rise when you two meet. Okay, and some people will be gossiping about this person because they're rising in their career. People will have their eyes on them and will start gossiping about them. Yeah, this person is very resourceful and clever, smart in their business. So that's how you recognize them. You recognize them because they are extremely capable in their career. They're going to have some two-faced friends around them, two-faced people that they're going to be puzzled about. Can I trust this person? Can I not? Because, when you rise up in your wealth and your status, people may try to use you for their own advantage. So this person is going to have to watch their back. Yeah, they're going to go through some frustration, periods of frustration where they're learning lessons. They're going to worry over nothing. So I have like really major worries. We saw the phobias card earlier. So this person tends to worry. And sometimes is not even for a good reason, but they have this tendency to worry. Now, they're going to receive news about their job, their career, something new that they're going to receive news about, a new job, a new career. And they're going to create a solid foundation. They're going to be successful because of their efforts. November is relevant. This could be their date of birth, or it could be the time when you two will connect and meet for the first time. And February might be the time when something relevant will occur in your connection. So November and February are both two relevant months in your connection. This could be also your birth month or their birth month. Of course, these are details, only take if it resonates. Opportunity or windfall. So they're going to have a lot of opportunities, I feel, in terms of their career, their job, and they're going to be disappointed in either in a friend, maybe the two-faced friend, or in a lover. So they may complete entertaining another lover that they were with because they get disappointed by them. So that's what's going to happen at the time when you two meet and start connecting together. Okay, now I'm going to be looking at a situation that will involve you and how your future spouse is going to react to this situation and act within this situation that involves you. So which is the relevant situation that group 2 will experience and where their future spouse will show up? How will they show up? We have the Knight of Wands reverse, the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands reverse, the King of Wands reverse, and at the bottom we have the 2 of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Wands reverse, Page of Cups, clarify the 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, clarify the 7 of Wands reverse, Moon in reverse, clarify the King of Wands reverse, the 2 of Swords reverse, at the bottom of the deck the Queen of Pentacles. Well, this is speaking to me about the situation at the beginning when you will feel like this person is not taking the lead in the connection with you to assure you that they desire to have a long-term, to start a relationship with you. So at the time when you will feel unsure of the intentions of this person because they're not showing up, taking the lead, and because they're not taking action, and you will be patiently waiting for them to start something with you. So the situation here is that they're not making a decision and taking the lead in the connection with you, and therefore it looks to you clear the fact that you need to let go of this connection because you have been patiently waiting but with no results. And this person, I feel, at that point will come back to you apologizing for not having taken action. Now, I will also check what are they going to do specifically, but this is the situation. The situation I see is that you feel very puzzled at the beginning of this connection because this person is not showing clearly that they're interested in you because you see no action from them. So you know that kind of secret admirer card, that's what's depicted here. And you're being very patient, but you see nothing happening. There is no start of anything here. So you're like wondering, okay, so am I just wasting my time here? Am I wasting my time? And you feel like you need to drop this. You feel like there is no point in holding on to this connection or fighting for this connection, because this person is not showing up any action towards you. So at this point you're going to be wondering, what am I supposed to do here, and what does your person, what will your future spouse do in this circumstance? Let me see. I'm going to overlap because I need to see now what kind of action will this person take at that point when you show that you're puzzled about this situation, this uncertainty, this indecision that we saw earlier in the oracle cards. Devil reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, Ten of Swords reverse, the World. What else? Yeah, the King of Wands upright now, you see? And the Fool, yes, exactly. At the bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands, it's in reverse. Okay, so when you drop this connection, basically, and let it go because you feel like your person is not coming forward, they will then take action. They will realize that they're losing a very valuable opportunity, and that if they don't close with this attitude of not doing, they're going to completely lose you. And they are interested in you with this King of Wands. At that point, they're going to take a leap towards you, which in the meantime have transformed from the Queen of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords in reverse. So you're completely pissed off at that point. Can I tell you? It's kind of funny, but not really for you. At that point, they will leave behind their own phobias, their own insecurities, because you see, the reason why they weren't acting is because they weren't feeling good enough with this King of Wands reverse. They were feeling very insecure, actually. And they're like, oh, am I enough for this gorgeous person? They were doubting themselves. So at that point, when they are feeling like they're losing you completely, then they let go of their demons that we were speaking about. This person needed to face their demons and realize that they would be completely at loss if they didn't close up with this attitude. And so then they will take a jump in pursuing you, King of Wands. Okay, so that's the situation, the relevant situation that will occur between you two that I can see. Let's go ahead now and clarify with more clues of how you recognize your future spouse. So as you can see, the reading is coming together very well. Hold on. What I mean is that the tarot and the oracles are coinciding as messages. Now, let me have a look at how you can recognize them on a physical level. Okay, of course, not all the physical traits will resonate with everyone, because it's a collective reading, but let's see. What are the most relevant physical traits that will help group 2 recognize their future spouse? Curly hair, round eyes, pear-shaped face, short hair, narrow lips, beige skin, sleek legs, triangle body shape, round eyebrows, rectangle shape of the face. Let's see a few more traits. Trapezoid body shape, round lips, flat eyebrows, Roman nose. At the bottom here I have puffy cheeks. At the bottom of the other group I have, oh, these are actually there, sinewy legs. Okay, now let's have a look personality wise. We already saw that this person is a go-getter, a very ambitious person, very confident, except when it comes to you. In front of you they lose all their confidence, honestly, because in their eyes you are extremely attractive, which puts them in a place of not knowing anymore what to do. Like, honestly, in front of you they go in a panic, I feel. Because, you know, they're so hesitant, not because they're not interested, but because they're overly interested and overly involved, and they're kind of nearly afraid of their own strong feelings for you and what this could mean in terms of being vulnerable. I feel the shell for me is kind of the shell that you picked, if you picked it, you know, together with the rest of the crystal and the cards that you picked. This really represents the fact that this person tends to be a little bit closed off at times when they feel love, like strong emotions. This person tends to clam up a bit, you know, close up a bit, I feel. But at the same time, the shells represent protection, good luck, and spiritual growth. So I feel like meeting you is going to trigger a spiritual growth in this person in terms of overcoming their fears, their phobias, their anxiety. This person has this tendency, for what I've seen so far. Let's see what okay, what are the main characteristics? This person is contemplative, cultivated. As I said, your future spouse is somebody that loves to learn, intriguing, elegant. We already saw that with the gazelle spirit. Smart, yeah, we said that with that ace of swords. Polite. What else? Sassy. So they have also like this bright sunny side to them. Dreamy. Yeah, they dream big for themselves. They're nurturing, strong-minded, yeah, and strong-willed, we said. Alluring and inspiring. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. They follow their inspirations, they're inspiring to others. At the bottom I see lustful. Okay, and spicy, so that's definitely also there, okay? Very lustful with the Ace of Wands. This person, if it's a man you're looking for, they have a big gift for you there, in that kind of way. So let's see more details about this person. Okay, what else can we tell about your future spouse? How can you recognize them? They wear correction glasses. They are an animal lover. They wear sports clothes. They often wear a hat. They have a scar. What else? A few more details. They're a vegetarian, for some of you, of course, not everyone. They love cooking. They're a music lover. And they love to travel. As at the bottom here I have omnivorous. So for some is omnivorous, for some is vegetarian. Okay. Okay, now I'll be looking into some charms and then initials. Right, so you could meet in spring, or could have met in spring. We have a dog bone. Maybe they have a dog. Maybe their pet is a dog. This person is very loyal with the seahorse. They're gonna be your partner for life. They're not gonna betray you ever. With the carrot, again, this is an indication of spring for me. Also, the lastful of the, carrots remind me of bunnies, which reminds me of the lastful side of this person. We have a cat. They could have a pet cat as well. This person could work with marine animals, specifically an aquarium, because we have the shell as well as the seahorse, but obviously that's only for some of you. They could work in the music business with the musical note. They could be an artist, like a musician. They could play musical instruments. They could love music, as we saw already before. They could, yeah, I mean, we said it all. This is the candy cane for Christmas, so this could indicate that you may connect at Christmas time between each other or meet Christmas time. I feel like with this circle, this is indicating that this person is closing up something in their life. This reminds me of the World card, closing up a cycle, completing a project maybe in their life. There's also a whale. This person could live in an area where there is near the sea. Maybe they live near the sea, and maybe there are whales in the area. And I feel like this connection will give you a lot of hope with this blue, kind of a calm feeling of hope. Right, let me see now their initials. So I feel both Christmas and spring are relevant here. Let me see. What are the initials that best describe the future spouse for group 2? Let's see. We have A, N, B. This could be first name, second name, or last name. I, A again. U, D, E. There could be also your initials here, by the way. C, R, E, X, A. I heard cure. Maybe this person will heal you, like you feel like very healing. S, L. I heard nude. Maybe you will send some spicy pictures to each other. And U, E. Okay, none. I don't know. Right, maybe you've been celibate, or they have been celibate for a long time. Anyway, I'll let you play with these letters. You can make words or names with them. And if you want, you can leave it in the comments what you found, so other people could also see it. It's up to you anyway. Let me see now their numbers, their main numbers. What can best describe and make you identify your future spouse? What are the most relevant numbers here? We have 5, 1, 1. This is a 4, 4, 4. So you may be seeing 4, 4, 4. So this could be April, May, January. Then we also have, you could also put together these numbers, 25th, for example, or 2 or 6. You know, you can do the sums as well for the month of birth, or a date of birth. This could be a life path number as well. Right, to conclude your reading, I'm going to give you an angel message, actually a couple of angel messages. So what is the message? Look for a sign. Romance. At the bottom we have this situation will improve. So okay, so there are signs and synchronicities that you can pay attention to in order to let the universe and your angels and guides guide you towards your future spouse, like let you understand about them. These signs can come in the form of repeated numbers, dreams, animal spirits that are reoccurring in your life, or also you could ask, show me this particular number or animal or symbol to tell me if this is my future spouse. You know, you can ask your angels. There is definitely romance that's going to bloom between you two. I see romance coming in your life, so the angels wants you to know that romance is going to come into your life and that your situation will improve as it currently stands. We saw the divine timing card, so this is happening in divine timing when you two are aligning with each other. Let me now gather you a message from the number angels cards. Okay, please. Oh, look, as I split, there is 444 and 0404. 4 is a very relevant number for you. Protection and slow down. But I want to pull out a card for you. So what is the most relevant message for group 2? 0808, which by the way, it's, you know, 4 plus 4 is 8, so that kind of resonates for me. Let me see. What does this say? Swift action. Wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps toward achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. Yes. Your secret admirer, your future spouse. Okay, so that's a very clear message, really resonating with the rest of the reading. Right, if you like this reading, please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I appreciate anybody who takes these steps to support my work. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this video if you think anybody would benefit from watching it, and leave me a comment. I'd love to know if that was your reading. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Hi group 3, I hope you're all keeping well. So you picked the Divine Animals Oracle as well as this opalite crystal and your rock. So I'll connect the meaning of these objects and crystals that you picked. But in the meantime, let me tell you, I'm going to be doing first all the selection of the cards. So if you want to skip directly to the reading part, you can do so by clicking on the timestamps that are in the description box. So, or else you can feel free if you want to stay with me while I shuffle through the cards and select how you recognize your future spouse. And yeah, let's begin. How will group 3 recognize their future husband or wife? I mean their future spouse. Okay, group 3, I have to say that as I was shuffling your cards, I heard the song Until I Found You by Steven Sanchez. It's the song that says like this: I will never fall in love again until I found her. I said never fall in love. Na, 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 na. Okay, I can't really word it because I'm not very familiar, but you can listen to this song. I will try to remember to link it down below for you. Anyway, it's a beautiful song. Somebody here could be called Georgia, specifically listening to this reading. Anyway, let's move along. So what this song is telling me in a way is that this person is really looking for you until I found her. So this person really, their soul is already like kind of screaming, like kind of really a bit desperate for you, I have to say. I don't know, I feel that way through that song. I don't even know the song very well. I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't really, I'm not even familiar with the lyrics, but it feels like as if their soul is kind of longing for you. So you're getting a bonus channel message through songs, which the other groups didn't get. So there you go. That's what happens through the readings. Let me see. What do we have here? The ocean, okay. So how will you recognize? I feel like somebody very emotional here. Anyway, I'll speak about it when I start the reading. This person is very emotional, I feel. Right. What else? How will you recognize your future spouse? Like they feel deep when they feel for someone. That's what I'm getting here. Well, for someone special, of course. But they're a deep lover. And by the way, I love that song. I need to listen to it more. I really love that song. Okay, so what else? There we go. Consult this one as well. Okay, I think I need to cover this one up. At the bottom, this. One last deck to consult, and then I will begin. Oh, actually, I need to also get some tarot. Right. Let me get the tarot as well. Okay, here we go for your tarot. How can group 3 best recognize their future spouse? Hold on, nearly there. Okay. Okay, so let's see the tarot first. We have the Two of Swords Empress, wow. High Priestess, Prince of Swords, that's the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Wands, wow, and the Ace of Pentacles. What a beautiful spread. Okay, I'll talk to you when I look at all the oracles as well. So we have nature, ancestors, and trust. We have polar bear, ancestors again, look at the synchronicity. We have rhinoceros, moderation, and we have chameleon, change. Okay, then we have dragon, supernatural, frog, prosperity, and humpback whale, singer. I wouldn't be surprised if this person loves singing and music, and anyway, very deep in the emotions. Fertility, the Empress energy comes out again. Healing, home. We also have the healing card for this deck, as well as wait, don't rush. So we'll have a look at everything, but this is already showing a lot of synchronism. Pierce the veil, move beyond illusion. That's the High Priestess energy. We also have honest communication. I'm gonna have to cover this card. Expect a heart-to-heart conversation. Okay. We also have the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. And the porcupine spirit. Time for beginner mind. And we also have cornucopia, man holding a heart. Yeah, absolutely. The energy of your future spouse. We also have Eros and the ocean. Wow, amazing. We also have wisdom and orphan. Okay. And then Archangel Michael, strength, courage, letting go, energetic realm, life between lives, and loss, reversal of fortune. And then we have imprisonment and journey. Okay, let me organize your cards and then I'll begin. Sorry, I also need to get the animal spirits here that I didn't get yet. Let's see, what animal spirit can best make you identify the swan? Beautiful. I also have to get actually these cards. I've consulted so many decks that sometimes I leave behind one. Okay, an angel, wow. Your person is an earth angel. Let me see. Alright, so group 3. First of all, I have to say that with your group, I feel that there is a strong connotation here of reuniting with a soul with whom you already were together with in past lives. So this is very strong for the people that believe in past lives. Now let me organize the cards a little bit better. Okay, so group 3. The way I'm going to do this reading is that I'm going to go through this tarot to describe your person, your future spouse, in order for you to better be able to identify them and recognize them. I'll tell you all about these oracle cards as well. And then I'm going to go into reading about what is going to take place in your future spouse's life at the time when you two meet, so you can have more clues. After that, I will be looking at a situation in which you are involved and they are involved as well, and see how they act in the situation that's involving you. And then I will look into more specific details about their physical traits, their personality traits, and initials and numbers and countries and all the rest. So there's plenty to unfold. This is going to be a very detailed reading. Okay, so also it's a collective reading, so only take whatever details will resonate with you, because again, it's for many people. So let's begin with the tarot. How will you recognize your future spouse? First of all, you will recognize them because this is someone very intuitive. This is someone that is able to understand things that other people may not grasp. So the nature of this person is extremely intuitive. Yeah, very understanding of their surrounding and other people. You will also recognize them because they will speak very clearly about the love that they feel for you, the passion that they have for you, the fact that they're interested in you. This is not somebody that's going to hold back from telling you that they want to offer you commitment and marry you. So it's going to be very clear very soon with the Knight of Swords. They're going to speak their mind and their intentions to you. They're going to put in all the work to demonstrate that they value you, that they see you as the most gorgeous, vibrant, attractive person that they ever met, that there's nobody else that they value more than you, and that they're going to court you very clearly. This person is not going to hold back. They also will tell you that they see you as the parent of their children, pretty soon in the connection. I mean, they're going to express wanting to create a family pretty soon. And they also are somebody that is very powerful themselves, somebody that is built for themselves, but they have a feminine energy as well. So they have a balance between feminine and masculine energy, this person. So they're also very much into their emotions. Like, this is a person that wears their heart on their sleeve. So they will be open and communicative about their feelings. They bring a lot of prosperity with this cornucopia. You will feel that there is an abundance of financial wealth, as well as emotions and mental capacity that they bring. This person is very also clear cut. So they don't like to beat around the bush. They also probably love singing. They may be a singer. They're very creative and very emotional as a person. They have a depth of feelings that they will express to you. Again, there is the prosperity here with the frog. So we have now cornucopia as well as prosperity. I mean, this is basically telling that how will you recognize them? You feel that you have endless possibilities open with this person in every single area of your life, financially, emotionally. This person fulfills you on every single level. Also, yeah, lots of opportunities, abundance, good fortune. That's what this person gives you as a feeling, that this is your lucky day that you met them or that you are connecting with them. Also, they are unstoppable in the pursuit of their goals, ambitions. They are in their power. Yeah, with the dragon spirit, they are extremely wise, able to be flexible, shape-shifting at will. They are a master of their destiny, and they are they have a lot of dignity. They have self-confidence, self-worth, good sense of self-esteem. Sorry, I couldn't speak there. And this person is very wise. So when there is a decision to take, they will follow their intuition. Also, you will feel very erotically attracted to them, but it's not just passion. There is a well of emotions, the ocean. So this person will pull your heartstrings. You will feel very deeply for each other. And this, even the physical encounters are going to be very healing. And do you recognize them? Because they're not going to rush, although they're very expressive towards you, but they're going to be very natural in the expressions of their feelings towards you. So they're not going to be pushy, but they're going to be very open about their intentions. At the same time, they'll take a pace that also is regarding of you, like they have a regard for your needs of your own pace. This is a very giving person with the angel. They help people in need with no expectation of return. They're a very generous soul. They have courage, strength, the ability to let go when needed. Now, if you haven't followed the shuffling of the cards, I channeled the song while I was shuffling. Since I started shuffling your cards, the song that I channeled was, because I heard it in my mind, it's Until I Found You by Steven Sanchez. I will link it below if, hopefully I will remember. And what this is telling me is that there are two possibilities, and now take whichever of these possibilities is these versions of two possibilities are for you. Okay, so some of you, this person lost you and wants you back in this now in this reality, in this three world. They might have lost you but want you back. In the other possibility, if that doesn't resonate with you, this person somehow in a past life, I feel a strong past life energy here between this energetic realm and the lost card. In a past life, they might have lost you, early in your connection, like maybe, let's say, in a past life, you may have passed away before them, and that felt very difficult for them. So now they're seeking you again in this lifetime, because this energetic realm talks about the fact that as souls, if you believe in past lives, we can kind of set our intention on what we want to experience in the next lifetime. And so because this song talks about I'll never let you go again like I did, and it says basically that love her once again. So this person wants to love you once again, either because they loved you in a past life and they want to love you again in this life, or because in this life they loved you but they lost you and they want you back. So take whichever of these is for you, okay? These two hypotheses or two roads that I see. Now, what else do I see? I also see this, there is a lot of ancestors presence here, with these ancestors, and there is another card that talked about the ancestors, which is this one, the polar bear. So they both talk about ancestors. So you can be assured that this connection is watched over by your ancestors. There is something going on in the spiritual realm that where your ancestors are kind of trying to help this connection come together. So that's what I'm getting here. How will you recognize this person? You will recognize them, I feel, instinctively, because there is this very strong past life connection vibes here. So you will automatically recognize them as familiar. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. And also this person is going to communicate clearly their feelings. So this is coming out twice now. Honest communication, man holding a heart, the Knight of Swords, wanting to tell you how much attractive they find you, and the fact that they want to offer you commitment and marriage. So it's coming out multiple times, being very direct with this sword here, cutting through the veil of illusion. This person will, either you'll meet them through a journey, so while you're traveling, or they will have to travel in order to come to you, because there is something in their life that will pose an obstacle with this imprisonment card. Now, what that obstacle is, it will be different for many of you. I also see this loss card, so there may be something that they experience some loss within, and that also is an indication of who they are. Maybe they will experience this moment of loss, but I look more into what they will experience at the time when you two meet, through the tea leaves cards. So this is just the kind of the beginning of the reading. I mean, there is another part where I'll go deeper into that. Anyway, they have this energy of fertility, which is the Empress energy, which we saw already with the tarot. So it's repeated again. And that means that, I mean, it's repeated many times because we have fertility, Empress, cornucopia, which is another card of abundance. And we had more about this abundance that they bring. So this person is an expansive person. They well, they will, in the cards I already see that they will definitely conceive a child with you, or multiple children. There is a lot of energy about that with the Empress and the fertility card. So you can expect to form like a big family with lots of children. This connection will be very healing, will feel like you're healing together. You're going to feel an enormous amount of trust. That's how you're going to recognize them. And you're going to feel very natural around this person. Like you can be yourself 100% with no, I heard, with no expectations. Like this person doesn't expect you to show off in a particular way. They just like you just as you are. So you will feel very accepted by this person just as you are. Anyway, they see you as gorgeous, beautiful, very attractive with this nature card. You are naturally beautiful in the eyes of your future spouse. They will feel an enormous amount of passion for you. With this Eros card, you will realize, you will identify them because they're going to be extremely physically attracted to you. I feel like you are going to go through a lot of touch as a love language. Between this card and this card, I see two people hugging, embracing, touching on each other. So it's just going to be that kind of connection, very sensual. I feel very, very sensual. And also you see the mirror souls. So you could be twin flames easily with these ones. Anyway, you're going to form a partnership that's going to that's going to be lasting for a lifetime, because once made for life. So you two are going to be, I heard, connected to the hip. Like you basically are don't want to easily separate from each other. You find it very hard to separate from each other. You don't want to be apart, away from each other. That's what I'm feeling here. It's a very strong attachment that I feel from your spread. Also, you will feel like you want to start something new with this person. You will feel like you have been very lucky to meet them. with this rabbit spirit. I see again the fertility of the rabbit. I mean, you two are going to go at it a lot, if you know what I mean. If you catch my drift, you're going to be often, um, you know, making love, lots of sessions. This person is wise. They could have experienced loss as a child, as they might have lost their parents very early, or they might have experienced some form of neglect in their life. Because I see the loss card as well as the orphan. They may not come from a very rich background family, like their family may not have been rich, especially, I mean, if they were an orphan and maybe they went through adoption, but they've built their wealth. Because look at this, I mean, you have cornucopia, you got the Empress card, which is a card of abundance and prosperity as well. You got the where was it? The fertility card, which is another card of abundance. I mean, you have abundance everywhere in this spread. Because this person has had the courage to let go of and change, with the chameleon spirit here, of the things that weren't working in their life. So this person is very strong-willed, as I said, with this Queen of Wands. They have a strong willpower. So they have really risen from the ashes, I feel, of an old life which was very uncertain. With this Ten of Wands, they've gone through major challenges, but they have overcome them. They have reconquered their own stability. They've gone through times where they didn't know the direction, but they relied on their intuition with the High Priestess in order to find their sense of direction. They relied on their wisdom, the wisdom that they were building in their life during the gathering of their experiences of life, which may have been really, really tough. I mean, I have the Ten of Wands here, the Orphan card, this imprisonment card, blockages, times of loss, times of grief, I feel. So, but this person has got this extremely good intuitive nature and a spirit of moderation. So they are not the type that that would take jumps and leaps without considering all the consequences of their actions. So they're very wise. You can see this wise old man represented here. So and they want to build home with you. So clearly there is this sense of familiarity. There is a sense of wanting to build together. We have the Four of Wands, which also represents the home. So that's another synchronicity in your reading. We have, twice basically the home card. If you look at it, we have the Four of Wands and the home card. So you will feel like family with this person, pretty much quickly. You will feel like you want to build a family, build a home. Yeah, that's very clear. So and ancestors are definitely watching over you two coming together. So that's what I'm feeling so far. Now I'm going to clear this all out, and I'm going to now have a look more in details about what's going to happen in your future spouse's life at the time when you two will meet, so that you can best understand either if you already have met this person, or if or when you will meet them, you will definitely have a clue about the fact that this is your future spouse. So I'm going to take the tea leaves cards, I'm going to shuffle them a little bit, and then I'll have a look at what's occurring in their life. Okay, these two wants to jump at the time when you two meet. Let's see. Okay, these are jumping. I'm going to actually spread them over, and I feel like this is for timing. I actually feel like checking the other deck before I pull everything out. Let me see. Let me shuffle a little bit more. Okay, this two wants to come as well. Let's see more. I'm gonna get this one and this one. These two, that one. And let me see the bottom of the other group of tea leaves. There you go. Okay, so let's see what will happen. Dagger, fear, worries, tense situations. Okay, so there will be something in their life that makes them worry, makes them feel fearful. They have some tension in their life at the time when you two meet. In fact, I saw the lost card, so that doesn't surprise now. Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. Okay, so you could meet also at a wedding. That's what came for me with the Four of Wands, as well as this celebration, fun, enjoyment. That's what's telling me as well. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. So this person, though, in this time of distress, will be protected by a powerful friend. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. So there is something to do with people hiding something from this person, and these secrets can harm them. Flowers, happiness. Okay, but they will go then in a period like this will change. They will reach a point of happiness. Bug, something important such as a new job or a raise, so they will actually have an improvement in their job, so a raise in their salary, or maybe a new job that gives them extra income. Maybe they will open a side hustle. Cain, pay attention to your health, so they're gonna be having to look after their health. We have marriage. Okay, so this is telling me two things. Again, either you meet them at a wedding, and this is anyway confirmation that you will marry this person, so it's coming through the cards as well. January, so January could be a relevant month in your connection, or it could be the birth month of this person or your birth month. Take it as it resonates. We also have May, so May could be another relevant month. Maybe you'll meet in January and you will get engaged in May, or become a long-term couple, like maybe you will say to each other, okay, we are now a couple, a proper couple. May could be also their birthday month or your birthday month. Take it as again as it resonates. Wall, misunderstanding. I feel this is in connection with these hidden secrets. Let's see what else. Someone will try to make you do something against your will, you see? So there is definitely something here to do with external interference, I feel, that will try to make your future spouse do something against their will. Wedge, look. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. And this could be even a wedge between you two, somebody interfering between you two. A mountain, major challenge to overcome. So there is definitely something that's to be overcome. Whatever this challenge is, it could be distance, since I saw the travel card. It could be interference of others that are creating a wedge between you two and misunderstanding between you two. So watch out for this kind of interference. So that's what is coming through. But marriage is here, so you're going to get married. I mean, that's confirmation for me with this coming out. Maybe you'll marry in May, sometime in May. I mean, I'm not saying necessarily the year when you meet. You'll marry the following May. could be that you will marry in May, and maybe in January they will have to pay attention to their health. Maybe there will be something happening in January that makes them feel a bit sick. With the, you see, this is like an iced person, a person with very cold in January, so maybe the health will be kind of being a little bit down for this person during the winter. Okay, so this is what I see for these specific details on how to recognize them. So let me see now more about instead a specific situation that will occur between you two, a relevant situation, and how your future spouse is going to react to this situation that involves you. What is this relevant situation? Let's see. The Star, the Three of Cups, reverse. The Justice. Queen of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, the Devil. Clarify the Star. Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Cups in reverse. Six of Swords. Clarify the Justice card, the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Nine of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. So, remember the imprisonment card that we saw earlier in the Oracle spread, right? This is the Devil energy. There is something that is, and I see the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel there is going to be somebody sort of gossiping about you two coming together in the friend circle, either of your future spouse or your friend circle. And I feel more though it's to do with their friend circle for some reason. And these people that are false friends, I feel kind of like somebody that's speaking about you in a certain way to your future spouse. For some reason I'm getting this, and your future spouse will though understand this, that this is an unfair situation for you, and they will move away from these people that are creating a wedge between you two, and that are spreading false how do you say, false, basically they're kind of whispering the wrong words in your future spouse's ears, like they're trying to sort of compromise your reputation. I don't know, I feel this kind of vibe here with this Seven of Swords, Three of Cups reverse. Your future spouse will understand the situation and will move away from this group of people in the community that are somehow putting a wedge between you two, and they will come with an apology to you, explaining that they understand, they cut through the veil. Remember when we had that oracle card that said cut through the veil, so cut through the bias, and they will tell you, you are my wish for forming a family, so let's not listen to anybody else but what we feel in our hearts, with the Queen of Cups. And don't worry, like, you can let your guard down. That's what they're going to tell you. They're going to speak to you, telling you you can let your guard down, that I'm going to be fair to you. I'm going to marry you. I'm going to form a family with you. Don't worry about anything. So, and from the imprisonment and the blockages, you will move forward into a better place together, towards a better future with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is going to be a dramatic change, which also we saw the change card with the Chameleon Spirit earlier. So this person is going to have the courage to step up, protecting you towards these people that are creating a wedge between you two and misunderstandings, and they will demonstrate you their love and their affection and their dedication to you. and that they want to treat you fairly. So that's but let me clarify with another tarot deck. So because I want to confirm, you know, because this is the situation, but I already see the sort of the outcome of the situation and how they're going to act towards you. But let me clarify just to have an extra confirmation. So how so the question is, how will you recognize the future spouse in this kind of situation that where people are you know, kind of hiding from you? I feel that they are kind of talking behind your back somehow. Somebody in the community. Okay. How is your future spouse going to react? Justice reverse. The High Priestess reverse. Not all the deck is in reverse. The Sun in reverse. The Four of Cups reverse. The Lovers reverse. The Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. They're gonna fight for you. The Queen of Cups again. Look, that's you again. That's your energy coming out again. They're gonna walk away from people, places, and things that are creating issues and creating their emotional instability. They're going to honor your heart and your feelings for each other. They're going to fight for this love and for the stability of this love, restoring the connection that was being affected by these people that were bringing unhappiness between you two and creating a sense of lack of direction emotionally, a sense of confusion. They were trying to contaminate the sense of intuition that your future spouse had as intentions towards you, of, you know, having a marriage and, you know, being fair and stuff. So I feel like they're going to completely rectify the situation here, and they're going to offer stability to you. Again, Page of Pentacles, the Pentacles that is represented here, the Ten of Pentacles towards forming a family. So yes, this is going to lead to you two coming together as a couple. So that's what I'm seeing. So somebody will try to interfere with you too. Now I don't know specifically who is gonna try, because that's a collective reading for many people, so you'll find out. Okay, now I'm going to go and describe your person physically for you so that you can best recognize them. Let's see. What are the physical traits that will make group 3 recognize their person? Okay. Chubby, hourglass. That's hourglass is more for if you're looking for a woman. Olive skin, average height. Take only what resonates, of course. This is a collective reading, so not all the physical traits will correspond. Downturned lips, round eyebrows, athletic, button nose, sculpted cheeks, green eyes, blonde hair, wavy hair, okay, wide hands, medium length hair, and dimpled cheeks. At the bottom of this I have dreadlocks. At the bottom of this other half I have oval body shape followed by inverted triangle. Okay, so these are the physical traits that are most relevant for you, group 3. Let's see now the personality traits. So personality wise, we already saw somebody very emotional, but as well very goal driven and strong-willed. I also feel with this opalite, I feel like talking about your crystal right now. So this person is very good at communicating, at self-expression. They're gentle and calm. They have inner peace, emotional stability. This crystal alleviates anxiety and stress. And yeah, this person gives this vibe of tranquility. Okay, so let's see what else comes out through these cards. So a calm person. Let's see. Emotional, what did I say? Yes, confirmation. I love when this happens. Loyal, yeah. Mature, youthful. What is relevant for group 3? Lustful, yeah. The Eros card came out. This person is very alluring, lustful, and practical, and deep thinker, yeah. Dynamic, open-minded, mysterious. At the bottom I have light-hearted and pleasant, and I have also sexy, so I'm just gonna put it there because I feel it's resonating with the rest of the cards. So let's have a look at now. I feel like their initials, but then I look at more clues for you. Oh yeah, actually let's have a look at the clues right now. I'll have a look at the initials straight after. What are more clues? What does this person like? Okay, this person has a beauty mark. They're an art lover. They're a gamer. They love comedy shows. What else? They're a car lover and they have tattoos. Or maybe one tattoo. They love yoga at the bottom here. So let me see now the initials that most apply to you. Okay, so what are the most relevant initials? This could be their first name, initials, second name, or last name. This could be also your initials. We have Q, M, C, U, L, A, D, U, B, T, Y, I, E, E, I, O, T, O, Z, T, R. This is an empty tile. I, E, E, I, N, A, N, G, V. Another empty tile. T, L. So with the empty tiles, of course, you can put any letter. You can form words or names with these letters. This could be also your initials, by the way. So I'm going to now remove it to have a look at some charms about this person that can also talk about them and make you recognize them. Okay, what are the most relevant charms that are in regards to this person? Okay, we have the star, another star. This is a carriage for babies. It's like, this indicates for me like a baby boy. Generally speaking, I read it this way. I have Saturn here. Maybe this person loves astronomy or astrology. This person could be a Christian. This person is very flexible in life with the palm. You could be meeting in winter. This kind of reminds me of the snowflake. This person is very valuable as the key to wealth. This is a dream come true. This person brings you peace, gives you a sense of peace, is very resourceful, and you could meet them in either in spring or winter, which by the way corresponds with that January, May kind of cards that came up for me. With the star, this person could be in the starlight, like you could be a famous person or very relevant in their community. And this reminds me of a Christmas ornament, so it could be that Christmas is relevant for some of you. Let me now have a look at more details. I'm gonna have a look at their country of origin. Okay, so what is the country that's mostly relevant for group 2 in order to recognize their future spouse? We have Portugal, Japan, Norway, Russia, Cyprus, Iceland, France, South Korea, USA, South Korea again. Okay. At the bottom I have United Kingdom. Right, and then I also have more country cards here because this deck doesn't include all the countries in the world. So let's see one more. Okay, we have Turkey, Minnesota, Mexico, Mississippi, okay, Mozambique, South Carolina, Honduras, China, Madagascar, Iowa, Arizona, El Salvador, Panama, and Ecuador. Okay, so these are the relevant countries for you, group 3. These countries could be the country they're from, the country you or them are from, or the country where you'll meet, the country you live in currently. So take it as it resonates again. Okay, to conclude your reading, I'm going to be getting some angel messages for you. Alright, so let's see. What are the important messages that group 3 needs to hear right now from the angels? Let's see. In the near future, okay. It's up to you. Compromise. At the bottom, get more information. So for the ones of you where there was the story about getting back together with an ex in one way, or somebody you connected with in the past that sort of let go of you and is coming back, this could happen in the very near future, and it's up to you if you want to compromise. The angels are certainly suggesting for you to get more information when this occurs. If this message doesn't resonate with you about somebody from the past, this could be simply that this is telling that in the near future is going to be your choice if you want to choose this person, basically, and to definitely gather more information about them before you take this leap, okay, of being together as a couple. So that's definitely what I see here. Now let me see what other message the angels wants to give you through the numbers. So what is the message that group 3 needs to hear right now at this moment as they're watching this reading about their future spouse? What's the most relevant message? We have 2 coming out. It's 0505, unexpected shift, divine intervention, sudden challenges, love, pleasant surprises, gut feeling. Ay. This number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you'll end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms, your dream job, or abroad, etc. So the second message here is 1144, high vibes. Divine intervention again. Prosperity, big ventures, fated events, fate, purpose, higher calling. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner, as we said, in the near future. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. Okay, so it seems like you have something coming just around the corner for you. These unexpected shifts. Alright, so group 3, this was your reading. If you liked it, please like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Appreciate anybody who supports my work by doing this. It's all for free, but it means a lot to me. And please share this with anyone you think could benefit from watching this reading. And leave me a comment. I'd love to know if this is for you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.